Hey viewers, welcome to another game with the Casual Pro Gamer. Today we're doing an Evelynn game played by Trollimies. Trollimies, sorry. Whatever. He is apparently a 2450 ELO player, which is quite high, I would have to say, although it is on the North American servers, so not a whole lot of content, but still it is pretty unique to get up there. And we're going to have to see how far into the game we are, because I don't know. I just hit spectate and oh, we're at level 2, so it's not bad. It's 3 minutes in, which is pretty much the least you can get. Yeah, so going Evelynn mid here. Yeah, I used the one of the tools on the website of LOL Replay. And a very nice kill there by Katarina, who very early on already had the damage to deal with at Evelynn. But yeah, well, they have several tools to spectate games, and I used the one that said highest highest ELO player currently playing, and that was this guy. So the Evelynn. Of course, the Isuba team is also on my channel already, so I recognize that tag, but that doesn't mean that I know the player. Maybe you guys know them. I don't really know that many people. Yeah, so let's see what happened there, because the gank was coming in, but apparently they were going for, well, a tower dive here, well, semi-tower dive, because they don't actually get hit by the tower that much. So Katarina is coming up, and she doesn't have damage to deal with both of these guys, right? No. So she's going to get out no problem. But she also doesn't do anything, so yeah. Anyhow, it seems that yeah, the game just started at 3 minutes, but that doesn't mean we are actually at 3 minutes, because we're actually 10 minutes in here. Huh. So maybe I can then use this more often, because if that is actually the case, so if I can just start the game at 3 minutes and then yeah, and it doesn't matter how far in the game is, that would actually be useful, because well, with the League of Legends stuff, so not the LOL Replay stuff, but with the League of Legends stuff, it's pretty much what you see is what you get. So if you log in at minute 7, there's nothing you can do about that. You cannot go back in time from the moment you logged into the game. And here apparently that is possible. So yeah, Trollimies already going back again, and I don't think he's doing very well. Let's match up these guys. So that's the 2 junglers, 2 top laners, and then like that. So in the bottom lane, it seems that Misfortune is doing very well. In the top lane, it is Riven who is ahead, and in the mid lane, it is Katarina who is ahead. So yeah, the blue team has 2 out of the 3 lanes, and the junglers are there's a little bit of a difference between them, but yeah, then again, this guy has a kill, and that is way more of a difference. So yeah, I would have to say that they are ahead in 3 out of the 4 lanes, as I would call them. It's considering jungle a lane there as well, although it technically isn't. I guess farm positions, that would be accurate, because that's the only thing. The support isn't a farming position. So anyway, Evelynn, yeah, just trying to farm up. She has some trouble farming, of course, because she isn't ranged. And yeah, I didn't want to comment on that, because you obviously saw what happened. So yeah, Mumu just coming in, just landing a little bit of damage, and that was enough to get the kill. Even though there was a ward out, but it is for the enemy team. I see 2 things here. What's here then? Is there a trap of some kind, or? Well, there seems to be something here on the minimap. Oh no, hang on, never mind. That is the wards. The other thing I saw was probably just the minions. I don't know. Completely screwed up there. Anyhow, continuing on. Evelynn back in lane here. And yeah, because Katarina is now pretty fed. Yeah, it's going to be hard to go up against this. Yeah, there you see it. Katarina just doing 70% damage to her. In just one burst, and she has her skills back up almost immediately. And yeah, there you go, bye bye. So yeah, it must be feeling pretty good, that Katarina. She currently is at 2700 versus 1700, so 1000 gold ahead. And even though that is the case, they are still behind by well, what is now 1k gold, because it seems that in the bottom lane we had a gang coming in from both teams, but the only team that actually came out with something was the blue team. And yeah, nicely done. Yeah, so as I said, the only lane that is currently not doing well on the blue team. Wow, and this Jack's going super low. We have to see that, right? In Riven versus Jax. Yeah, it's just Riven takes too much damage from the minions here. And actually, wow, this was so close to working. And he's actually going to stay alive. No problem. Well, a little bit of a problem. It was close, but yeah, close is not good enough. Yeah, Riven jumped into at least 6 minions there. And that is of course always a pretty decent amount of damage. It is a shame that the minions really don't do more damage anymore. They changed that to allow more aggression in lane. But these kind of jumps like Riven did, they're only possible because the minions don't do as much damage anymore. And it makes it very hard to farm if you're a melee champion. Against the ranged champion, obviously. Which is why you see so many ranged champions nowadays. Well, always. And then, well, ranged is kind of a not only the basic attacks, but also Katarina, for example, has that bouncing blade, which is also a ranged skill, and it's up very often. She has that Shanpo, which is up very often, and then yeah, she has her ultimate. So all of her skills, which is basically her biggest amount of damage, have pretty decent range. The only thing that doesn't is the Sinister Steel, the AoE damage thingy. But yeah, well, the Evelynn here, she doesn't have any of that. She has her ultimate, which has range, and then the Q, which has a little bit of range, but really that is not a big deal. Yeah, sorry, I'm missing all kinds of kills here, all kinds of ganks. It seems that yeah, 2 versus 1 is too much even for Riven. There is no way she's going to get out, and they are just going to farm on happily ever after. So this is basically just an experiment. I didn't know how this worked, and I'm going to experiment a little bit more with it. I may actually be able, by using this, to see some of the tournament players. Unfortunately, I don't know the names of the Korean players, so I wouldn't recognize them unless they play under the same, under the English names that they used in during the World Championships. But I'm not actually sure about that. That was a very nicely executed kill by a Mumu. And it seems that yeah, we're now 4-6. We're still a little bit behind on the gold as the red team, that is. I am of course for the blue team here. The blue team needs to win because I'm following this guy around, but he keeps dying, man. He's 0-3 with only 56 minions. Well, it's not actually that bad. He's 10 minions behind. He's going to pick up a few more over here. And is now only 6 minions behind. So, that's not too bad. I mean, that's purely minions, of course. yeah, the kills are still way behind, but yeah, Evelynn, if she starts to roam, so once she becomes strong enough, she can go roam and kill someone in top lane or bottom lane, and she should be able to pick up some kills after that. No, 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 just go back, just go kill the minions. So yeah, are we going for dragon here? Okay, excellent. Who's this? Oh, this is it's Mundo. I thought it was this guy, but or girl. So the dragon goes down. Yeah, Misfortune not helping there. I was pretty surprised by that. And we are just going to go back apparently, because Evelynn takes up a lot of mana. She does have that Cage's lucky pick to try to gain a little bit more gold. Of course, it doesn't really work that way. If you buy that when you're behind, yes, it does give you a little bit more gold, but also you invested gold in that. But I think she's going for the Deathfire Grasp anyway, so she's going to have to buy that at some point anyway. So might as well start with it. The problem is, you only get 25 AP from it, where you could also get 40 AP from it, from the same amount of gold. Because this costs, no, more even. This costs something like 800. No, it's about 800. And indeed, no, never mind. I was now confusing the gold items with the stack items. The stack items give you more for your gold. The gold items give you less for your gold, but they do give you gold, so I guess that's worth it. But yeah, if you're behind and you buy these items, you're only getting further behind for now, and eventually you will get ahead, of course. Wow, a very nice amount of damage here by Misfortune and the Mundo. But I don't think that was Mundo. I think that was Misfortune mainly. So they're going to pick up this farm, but not the blue buff, because the blue buff's already gone. Dude, you saw him run out. You have a ward here. Whatever. Apparently did not see this coming. Come on, Evelynn, pick up this kill. No, Evelynn dies instead. But yeah, they do get 2 for 2 here. Oh my god. That was so sad. I feel so sad for that Sona. She tried so hard, but the Ignite apparently too strong. And Riven doesn't want to go up against this. Yeah, so here you see the difference between having vision and not having vision. Because Jax could see exactly what was going on, where Riven couldn't see anything, so she just had to guess what was going on, and she tried to get onto the Jax, but Jax knew where she was going, so he ran out the other way. And yeah, so overall, it is still Evelynn who's losing here, so Katarina who's winning. Here it's pretty much, yeah, still Mundo who's winning. Let's see, this is, yeah, definitely Jax who's winning. So this lane turned around. That's pretty surprising. The support, yeah, that's pretty much equal. It's just, no, well, Sona has a little bit more gold. So maybe she bought her her gold items a little bit earlier. And from these two, yeah, that's definitely Misfortune. More minions, more kills, and overall just more gold. So she has 6,300, where the highest on the enemy team has 5600, sorry. So she is pretty far ahead of everyone else, and definitely in her lane. 2,000 more gold, over 2,000 more gold than her laning opponent. And if you have a fed AD carry, that is awesome, because that is going to win you the game. And are they going to pick up the double kill here? No, the flash is good enough. Oh no, they're not going to catch up. At least not to this guy. But at least Evelynn is getting some gold from these assists, which is excellent. She does have that fire grasp now. And that fire grasp is of course an excellent item if you want to have burst damage, but I would say for now she would want to have mana and survivability and, well, sustain damage, because she needs to farm. But, well, hey, what can I say? We just got shut down. Oh, Misfortune. Did she die over here as well? Yeah, she died over here as well.
Shut down.
Oh, she ran all the way in, okay.
Blue team's turret has been
She is going to trade a double kill for her own life. Yeah, it's a good trade. It's a good trade.
shut down.
Yeah, it was the 8 and 0 though, so that's a lot of gold she gave away. Because that's 500 plus 350. So that's 850 gold she gave away for 600 of her own. And so you can see at maximum 600. Oh no, this guy was already 0-3. So there was the 0-4 kill. Yeah, then it's not worth it. Even though it seems like a good plan, it really wasn't. It wasn't worth it in any case, or in any way. Because they also, even though they a 1-for-2 trade like that may not be worth it in pure gold, but you may actually get something out of it. So get a dragon or get a turret. But in this case they really didn't get anything out of it, because, well, Misfortune is basically the only one that can kill the turrets at this point. So if she suicides in like that, then they're not going to grab that. This turret is going to go down, but that is not because she suicided, so that has nothing to do with it.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Riven now picking up some extra gold. The dragon is back up and everyone's fighting for it. It seems that we are here. Wow, come on, land some kills already. There we go. We get our first kill here as Evelynn. And yeah, actually top lane gets a kill and we got a kill. Well, mid lane that is. Let's see what happened here, because this was pretty crazy. 2 full health champions, and then this guy just completely tower diving and even staying alive by, well, a big margin. So yeah, we can easily say there that yeah, that was an overextended Amumu there. And Riven is going to take these golems, gain a little bit of health from that, and I don't think she has any lifesteal, because she didn't really heal up. Yeah, a little bit, 3%, but that's not nearly enough to actually heal you up. Come on, someone. Yes, Evelynn grabbing it. That's excellent. And yeah, Misfortune is going to get this one. So yeah, redeeming herself for that last fight where she suicided in. Well, it's not actually redeeming, because she was doing quite well, and that's why it wasn't worth it. Normally a 1 versus 2 trade, of course, is worth it, but just because she was worth 850 gold there, it wasn't worth it. Who's this? Oh, this is Amumu. Okay. So he was hiding, he was trying to grab her, of course. And let's see. So this guy has been playing very well. Also has the target on his head. Or on her head, I should say. Yeah, that's not mine. So I shut off the chat just so you know, because I was making some compilations. No, that's not what they're called. Montages. And it's really annoying when you have the chat, because every time I rewind the chat doubles. So you sometimes have like 4 times the same line in this chat. He scored a double kill, he scored a double kill, he scored a double kill. Yeah, that's because I have to rewind and then get the perfect shot and then put that into the montage. Which of course is different from when you just watch a game, like now. Because if you just watch a game, it doesn't really matter. But man, this ELO is pretty crazy. 2400. There aren't a whole lot of people that can say that. Of course, we have the 3000 ELO from Forellon Lord, which is pretty amazing. The blue team gets it. It was pretty close though. And yeah, Amumu almost getting the smite on that, but he did use his smite, so he must have been too early there. Did I miss one? Yes, I missed one. Hang on, we're going to go back. I was following the top part of that fight, and in the bottom part of that fight, this guy was going for... oh, there he used his smite. Okay. And now the fight comes together again. No, they're going to split apart. No, you missed completely. Right. Anyhow.
Watch your mouth, kid, or you'll find yourself respawning at home.
Cute. Yeah, I don't know if I normally have the sounds high enough that you can actually hear those kind of the taunts and things like that. But yeah, well, the taunt from Misfortune is pretty cool.
Red team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
Oh man, in some trouble. Yep, there we go. So Evelynn gets killed instantly.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
And yeah, so we do get an inhibitor. We do get an extra turret in what I assume is the top lane. And we are going to land some kills here. Wow, this Misfortune is so strong. No! Get her! Yes! And now we're going here. It's probably nothing here, but it's probably just Riven running after him and just killing him instantly. Yep, that was it. So nothing spectacular happening there. Just making sure. And our Evelynn, yeah, she is alive again, but yeah, all the way in the base. Now has a Rabadon's death cap and just bought one of those elixirs. Because this is going to be over in the next 4 minutes, so you might as well go for the short-term items that actually provide you with a lot for 4 minutes. Instead of for an item that will give you something in 10 minutes, because then the game will be over. Oh, nice. So get some damage done. And Soraka actually using her heal on that, which means that it's not available for this team fight. And is it going to matter? Well, not at all. Because this entire team is going to get nuked down. And I don't think that one heal... Yeah, there's the heal again. But I don't think one heal was going to make a difference there. Yeah, so they get 3 kills, sorry. And the other 2 just had to back off. And yeah, we get an easy victory here in the end. But it was definitely not because of Evelynn. Evelynn got completely owned. But still, it was a nice game to watch overall. And yeah, let me know if I should do more of these. And if you have any, well, any players that I should know but don't know, so like the top ELO players or something like that you want to see, because yeah, if I just make a list out of those, I can see which ones are aligned and pick one up the list. Because now I'm just doing it at random and just seeing who is available and just click someone at random. So anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I will get better at this. Don't worry, don't worry. So I will either follow more than one lane, which I should have done probably, or I will just try to fast forward through the pieces that aren't very interesting. As I said, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG!